Hey everybody. So, Alan convinced me to take a second look at the 30th Street location along with the leasing agent. He did not say you need to. He did not say you're never going to find a better deal. He didn't do any of that pushy nonsense. He just asked me to have a conversation with the guy, and I did. He asked me my concerns. I told him my concerns about the super, about the place, and how it was just kind of a death by a thousand cuts thing. And the construction is going to be something that is more than anticipated. If I'm going to be interfacing with the super, and this is the way the super acts, you're making the most expensive and difficult part of this process something that's also going to be miserable. That's the sound of me walking away. So I figured, what the hell? I already paid my attorney to make lease comments and go over all the different things in the lease that should be changed, and I figured I might as well submit it. I'm most likely going to wind up asking them for a considerable amount more in free rent for concessions, and we'll see if they go for it or not. Again, if they go for it, great. If they don't, I'll walk. I would like to get the exact number down pat the first time, so I decided to have 5 contractors come by the store today. So we had 5 contractors come by. One of them was fairly... I'll let you see. It's just kind of funny. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Of the 4 that were reasonable, 3 of them seemed fairly competent, and I look forward to getting some bids in quotes shortly. But here was the funniest one. I have to post this. This is just too good. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.
So what did first contractor want?
So the first one wanted to redo the storefront, right? From here, this where the door is, to there, show them there. He wanted 150K.
So you got to make a couple of concessions and
We don't mind doing that, to be honest with you.
I might be able to I can get the front of the store done for 150. Once you come back
Front
here.
only? I mean, that's kind of on the pricey side. So the reason I asked for like a sort of a breakdown is to get an idea of what it is that we're actually paying for.
What's so expensive?
Right, exactly. Now, if you tell me, hey man, listen, the front alone, the storefront is 50K, right? If you tell me that, then I have something to work with. But if you're giving me a general number for the front, 150K, I mean, that's on the higher end. That's really high. I respect your prices, it's just I'm telling you up front that that's kind of high.
It's not high. It's very reasonable considering where we are and what we're doing. It's not
But
high.
I mean, we're not tearing down anything. To not waste your time and my time, 150K for the front is not feasible for us.
You're not going to get it. You are not going to get it lower than that.
So I'm not sure, did Louis fill you in? So
No.
we're getting sort of quotes, so to speak, from several contractors, which is the only fair thing to do, right? We want to get an idea of pricing. But you're saying 150K for this front alone, and you can't break it down any more than that. So
the storefront will cost approximately $15,000.
okay.
Sheetrocking the walls, and doing the ceiling work, removing the acoustical tile, painting, so on and so forth. It's about $20,000. The compound paint and so on and so forth is about $20,000.
Did this guy seriously just say it would be $20,000 to paint the front room? Not the entire store, not the outside of the building, the front room.
The floor is about $10,000. Okay. The desk, the way you're adding the building, it's about $15,000. Blocking off the store, about we got $2,000 for that. Moldings, touch-ups, holing, right? Another $20,000.
$20,000 for the moldings.
Punch list and $10,000, right? And
we're
then
still
back here, simple sheetrock. Yeah, I'm still under, but I haven't put property insurance and overhead.
No, of course, but that's, I want you to make money, right?
Right.
But at the same time, you have to see where I'm coming
Well,
from, right?
I listen. I see where you're coming from. That's why I say.
Because I know business, I did this all the time for my customers.
Yeah,
to be honest. Here's the thing, because the front so far hasn't really been anything that's major, right? Even you said it. The biggest thing is the storefront.
$150,000 job is not a major job. It's a very simple job for me. We build houses in Long Island, and we do storefront, we do commercial projects, that are, in the millions, right? It's a simple job. We come in, we bring the labor in, we do it quick, we make it look easy, right? I'm just saying that,
This has not added up to $150,000 or even close.
we have to clear.
You have a certain.
We have a certain percentage that we have to clear, otherwise, if you're not making money,
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is that percentage?
it's not none of your business.
Of course. No.
150K.
So when you asked him to break down what the costs were that made it 150K, what did he say?
He gave me numbers, and all those numbers added up to like 75. I kid you not.
So serious?
I
So
swear to
what
God,
is the
yeah.
front? So the front is
Here.
15.
so from here to
So from there to there, you wanted 150K.
so from here to this.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what were the items that he was bringing up that brought it to 150K?
Just drywall here,
drywall.
drywall on the sides,
Drywall.
obviously. Take these panels out, so remove drop ceiling, leave light fixtures, leave the sprinklers, and paint the ceiling black on top of it.
15 grand.
So no, really. So
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about redoing the ceiling. Just literally removing all this and then painting the stuff black.
And
So
what
drywall
was your
is-
response to that?
I was like, yeah, it's out of the budget.
That's great.
I was like, with all due respect, that's
No, but wait, he brought up $20,000 for paint and compound.
yes,
Yeah.
he did.
$20,000.
And here's the funny part: he was making up numbers, and those numbers, as bad as they sounded, still did not add up to 150K.
How do you get
He was there.
20,000?
You'll listen to it.
No, what
So-
kind of gold-plated paint?
Yeah,
is
yeah.
fucking-
Like that's a joke.
No, but the thing is, the crazy
And
thing
here's
is,
the best part: no permit.
No permit.
That was
Wait,
without permit.
Yeah, that was
So
the quote without
so I
permit.
was like, what if we get caught and we have to get a permit? He's like, well, it's not 150K anymore.
Wait, so that was 150K? 150K for the whole place without
Yeah.
a permit, or 150K just for this front without a
From
permit?
here to here.
For this fucking room?
Yeah. Yes.
This time
Yo.
around.
What?
Lewis, I'll do the. He said molding for 20 grand. I'll do it for 18.
Wait, which moldings did he say were $20,000?
Just the molding around this and the edges.
Which molding? The molding you mean
No,
like?
around the corner, just around the walls.
Wait,
Around
what
the
are
wall.
the dimensions of this room?
Look, Lewis, kind of cheap ass all the time molding. 20 grand, my G.
Well, you do
the
it.
best part. Even with that, it didn't add up to 150K.
It added up to 80 or 90.
It added up to 80.
But he said he needs his 15% markup.
But 15% of 150K.
No,
is
15%
not-
of 80 grand is 150K. As up to 150K.
Oh my
This fucking city.
That's a joke.
No, that's the thing. He had a Gmail address. He was supposed to be the chief. So we had three
Yeah.
different contractors that were supposed to
Yeah.
show up today. No, 4 of them, and 3 of them had great websites. 1 of them didn't, and it was the Gmail dude.
Yep.
That wanted that. So I can only imagine what the others want.
Let's see.
Look, you don't even have molding here, Lewis. Call me up for the molding.
20K.
No molding.
Fucking guy.
Like, the doors, no molding.
The best part of this is that the guy that gave the $150,000 quote just to do that part, just the front room in the storefront, was also the guy that was 45 minutes late. The other 2 contractors that have showed up so far showed up about 2 minutes early.